What if the beloved tales of the clever and mischievous Anansi were hiding something far darker? In this video, we'll unravel the shadowy history of Anansi, the iconic spider god of West African folklore. Beyond the humorous and cunning stories lies a forgotten narrative of betrayal, forbidden knowledge, and cosmic consequences. Stick around to uncover the chilling secrets of Anansi's web, a story that will challenge everything you thought you knew about this legendary figure. Anansi, the spider god, is celebrated across West African cultures as a trickster who uses his wit to outsmart the powerful. His tales are moral lessons cloaked in humor, teaching humility, resourcefulness, and the value of intelligence over brute strength. He is often portrayed as a hero, stealing wisdom, fire, and even stories from the gods to give to humanity. But what if there was a darker thread woven into his web? Among the Akan people of Ghana, whispers of Anansi's more sinister dealings have been passed down in fragments, stories too unsettling to share openly. According to one forgotten legend, Anansi didn't just steal knowledge from the gods, he sought to hoard power for himself, even if it meant betraying those he loved. The tale speaks of a time when Anansi was entrusted with the cosmic loom, a divine artifact used by the gods to weave the threads of destiny. The loom granted its wielder unimaginable power, allowing them to alter reality itself. But Anansi's insatiable greed drove him to weave a secret thread, one that would sever the gods' control over humanity and place it firmly in his hands. To protect his secret, Anansi betrayed his closest ally, Nyam, the sky god. Nyam, who had once entrusted Anansi with the loom, was left weakened and unable to intervene as the spider god's web of deceit spread. Anansi's actions plunged the mortal and divine realms into chaos, as his manipulation of the threads of fate caused catastrophic events, plagues, famines, and wars that devastated civilizations. Yet, Anansi's web was not perfect. It was riddled with flaws, and as his influence grew, so did the unraveling of his creations. His arrogance blinded him to the consequences of his tampering. Legend says that the gods eventually discovered Anansi's betrayal and cursed him, condemning him to an eternity of weaving webs, never again to hold the threads of destiny. His punishment ensured that while he could spin tales and influence the world indirectly, he would forever be bound by the very web he once sought to control. In modern retellings, this curse is seen as the reason why Anansi is both revered and feared. His presence in folklore serves as a warning: even the most cunning cannot escape the consequences of their greed. Delving into West African oral traditions and colonial accounts reveals how Anansi's stories evolved over time. Early depictions were far more ambiguous, showing a figure who danced on the fine line between hero and villain. Could Anansi's desire to control the threads of destiny reflect humanity's own struggle with power and hubris? How do his tales mirror the impact of colonialism, where cunning and deceit were tools of survival? Anansi's legacy persists in popular culture, from African literature to Caribbean folklore and even superhero adaptations. His story invites reflection on how power, deception, and storytelling shape societies. Could the spider god's web still be influencing us today, in the tangled narratives of politics, media, and culture? If Anansi's web could hold such dark and transformative power, what other secrets lie hidden in the myths we cherish? This story of Anansi reminds us that myths are not just relics of the past, they are living, breathing reflections of our deepest fears and desires. Share your thoughts in the comments and join the discussion. What do you think about Anansi's dual nature as a hero and a manipulator? Could his story hold lessons for us today?